Welcome back to my channel. My name is Paloma if you are new here. Last time we chatted, I was on my way to my promo shoot music video. We successfully shot our promo shoot for First Date.
But that's just a first impression. I could be totally wrong.
Just a friendly reminder because I did receive some DMs saying,
"Is that you on the track? It doesn't sound like you. What is going on?"
I did not sing for the music video. It was a lip sync situation. That is Ms. Krista Rodriguez on the track.
Either way, I've been burned, but the one thing I've learned is oftentimes first impressions.
Actually, fun little Paloma lore. Krista Rodriguez is actually the very first actress that I became really obsessed with. Throwback to over 10 years ago when I was auditioning for The Addams Family, and I would watch Krista Rodriguez on YouTube over and over singing Pulled, Crazier Than You. All the Wednesday material that I consumed was Krista Rodriguez, and I think that that's where my deep love for her began. So to not only book Wednesday and play her, I felt very close to Krista Rodriguez. And then a little bit down the line, I actually also was in Spring Awakening and also played one of the roles that she played while she was in Spring Awakening. And so it's feeling very full circle moment right now to also be booking another role that Krista Rodriguez has played on Broadway. Feels very comforting. I'm like, I don't know the show, I don't know a lot, but I know you, Krista, so I'm gonna lock in with you. So I already have had a tiny little stab of what I thought visually Casey was gonna look like because we did have to shoot this promo shoot. How are we doing the hair? Is it up? Is it down? Is it straight? Is it curly? I have different ideas of what edgy in my mind can look like with my hair, but she's also artsy. She works in an art gallery, so a part of me felt like she had her hair either half up, half down, or I did like the twist around pull up and have those little dangly pieces, which I think add that layer of fun and artsy, I'm a photographer element to it. And ever since I booked the role, I had this inkling of, should I call my hairdresser and dye my hair completely one color or have some streaks of something or do a little something, because I don't know why I feel like this artsy badass bitch would just have her hair dyed. So I thought maybe, oh, I don't know, we don't dye our hair for the first time before a show because we also have just locked in our look. So I did ask my director. I have this idea to either get some extensions or some clip-ins for color because I just feel like Casey needs a little bit of I don't know, just a little bit of rocker. And it is so crazy how the universe works. And I swear to you on my life and my musical theater career that I hope is a long and happy one. I did not reach out to this brand, but they contacted me and said, we would like to send you some hair extensions for you to try out. And this was just out of the blue. I didn't post anywhere of anything that I was looking to dye my hair or try to get in clip-ins. That did not happen. Irresistible Me sent me some clip-in hair extensions and asked me to give my honest review. So this is not an ad. I am not being paid to say what I'm about to say. I have not opened this and I am very much hoping that it works because I do want to wear this in the show. This also is real hair. This is 100% human hair. I'm extremely excited to open this gift. I am praying this works because I would really love to wear these hair extensions for the entire run of the show. Something so cool about this brand and packaging is this at the bottom here, there's a little try me section. Ooh, what it looks like. I don't even think I have told you the color that I have chosen to get in my hair extension. The color that I chose and thought would be absolutely perfect for Casey would be cherry red. Oh my gosh. Let me hold this up. Can you see the color? Oh my god, that is so cute. I have always wanted to dye my hair this color and was considering, like I said, dyeing my whole hair cherry red. Oh my god, it feels so soft. Oh my gosh. This is real human hair. This is really nice. This is the try me portion. This is just to make sure that it's the correct length, correct color, whatever you need before opening the whole package. So let's see. I already did my hair half up, half down. I knew this would be a situation. I'm starting to feel like a completely different person. Oh my gosh. Is that why people dye their hair? It's time to try out the whole thing. Extra clips. Oh. And since this is real human hair, I'll be able to style it however I want. If I'm looking to go curly or straight, I'm definitely having the urge to dye my hair. Oh, this is so fun. And this is the perfect length. I went ahead and got the 20-inch one. This is absolutely what I was envisioning. Oh my gosh. I love it. Wow, I am so sold. And you know what? This look is really giving me that girl who's the friend of Lindsay Lohan in Freaky Friday, and she has those little red in her hair. This looks like her. I've always wanted to be like her. Don't wanna grow up, I wanna get out, hey. And since this is real hair, I can just style these clip-ins with how my hair is that day. Oh, I love it. I do have experience with some bad wigs slash clip-ins or ponies because I grew up in musical theater, and you will never understand the asylum that I actually grew up in. This color of cherry red really makes me think of Shakira many years ago, and I had first fallen in love with Shakira. I have a picture so you could see. Look at her. Look at her. She's so cute. And that's definitely this kind of red. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm about to dye my whole head. I'm not feeling any sort of itchiness, which is usually my biggest concern when putting in fake hair. Will I have sensory overload and just feel like really just out of my skin? I'm quite sensitive when it comes to that stuff. Scratchy, itchy stuff really makes me just crawl out of my own body, and it's like sensory overload and I can't even think. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. That actually is what it feels like. I'm so overcome with the sensation that my brain just doesn't want to anymore. Good find, you guys. Good find. Ooh, I'm loving it a little too much. My alarm did just go off and it is time for rehearsal, but I wanted to give a cute little fit check because it is Monday, beginning of the week, and we are doing a little spirit week. I'm only able to partake in Monday, which is pajama day, because I will actually be leaving for a trip later this week, and I'll be missing rehearsal on the Halloween, so I'll miss out on the Halloween festivities. So I really wanted to make sure that I was partaking in this one. I love this outfit. It was a Christmas gift, and I have worn this into the ground. It's almost been a year now that I think about it, but I love this little sweat fit, and I'm so excited to be all comfy and cute at rehearsal. This suitcase in the corner of the shot is a visual representation of what it's like when you're about to go on a trip and it's just like looming behind you. That's a visual representation of what it's like. It's just always looming in the back of my mind, and I have to pack and I have so many other things to do, but I also have to get off book, and I also need to get like all my work done before I leave. So there's a lot of files going on, but nonetheless, looking cute. Okay. Just got home from rehearsal. It is at 11. Oh my gosh, 11:11, make a wish. Oh wait, what's my wish? Okay, let's think. Okay, I made my wish. I hope you made your wish. Okay, moving on. I just got home from rehearsal and I brought you here to show you this. I made some animal style fries. Yes, I already dug into them. Apologies, but oh my god, I had leftover In-N-Out bread. My mom gave me some chiles when I went home, so obviously snacking on those on the side. And the avocado is so perfect today. I just had to go. Oh my god. I'm literally salivating as I'm talking about this, so I simply have to go. But just know that rehearsals are going so well, and if I'm not at rehearsal, I'm here editing and trying to get this out to you. I am currently home alone, and that means it's time for me to belt some of my songs while Ryan is away at the grocery store. There are a couple of moments that I want to work out with Casey's song, so here we go. There's my past saying no. Baby, it's all cause of dad. It's safe. Why is that a C? Why? Cause it's safer, cause it's safer, cause it's safer. At least I'm not so crushed when it all doesn't work. When you once unafraid wore your heart on your sleeve, and the ones that you loved turned to when you once unafraid. I did not know those were the lyrics. When you once unafraid. I don't know what it was. I'm not gonna try to throw myself off, but when you once unafraid wore your heart on your sleeve. When you once unafraid wore your heart on your sleeve. Once unafraid wore your heart on your sleeve. Something that will last. Last song. D, 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 I can't keep building walls. That's a G. Oh. Here we go. If I may have found someone. That's so low. If I may have found someone, I can't keep building walls. Building. That's an A. Yeah. Okay. Then why am I trying so hard? Okay. Up until this point, we haven't had any sheet music just yet, so I've been just working off of the recordings that I have, and I'm really being mind blown as to how many notes I thought were so much higher than they were, but now that I'm seeing the notes here in the sheet music, I'm like, oh my gosh, relax, chill, bring it down. It's actually lower. So anyways, we love sheet music. Low. I am standing at the start, sure to run away, so I'll hold my breath and stay. See? There's a breath there. Take a breath. You were not taking a breath. We sing to... I'm just now finding out that it says both. We are both singing the same notes. We're both... I'm so blown away right now. We actually sing the same notes, and I thought I was supposed to sing higher. It's mind blown. Faces or fall more in love, or fall more in love, or fall more in love, or fall more in love. We could fall flat on our faces, or form one love and love each year. I can't get this. This is gonna kill me. Or fall more, or fall more, or fall more, or fall more in love. We could fall flat on our faces, or fall more in love. Just say the whole word, or. We could fall flat on our faces, or fall more in love each year. That will last. I am feeling so light years what a difference working with the music can make. Tomorrow we are going to be running through the music only, so I am really glad I did that. I'm feeling so much more confident. Wow, I'm going to go in feeling so good. This was not on the bingo card for this show or this morning or this moment. I'm about to take a test right now because I was at rehearsal last night and I had a lot of sneezy moments and my throat was feeling like there was a really bad tickle to it and just like scratchy, and I could feel like my throat closing a little bit, and so I was asking if we could sing with the cast recording because I could not sing last night. Woke up this morning to a full-blown sore throat and my voice just being completely gone. It hurts to swallow and I hate to be so dramatic because I know what strep throat feels like, but this is sort of kind of what it feels like. So don't want to panic, but also want to rule out all my options. So I'm about to take a COVID test. This is the tough part about a performer's body. Your body is your instrument, and if your instrument is not well, all of it's off, and I feel stressed about it, but I know adding the extra stress on my body is not good, so I'm trying to be chill about it. But I'm also supposed to be leaving for a trip tomorrow, so there's a lot of layers happening right now. Why am I worried I used too much or too little? Oh, okay. Luckily, it's reading negative, which fantastic. Great, no COVID, but I'm still in a lot of pain when I swallow, so it's stressing me out because today we're supposed to do our first stumble through with music, meaning I would need to sing, and I am in no condition to sing. Let's make some tea to help support the situation. I'm also going to throw in these immune support instantly dissolving herbal supplements. You can add them to water, tea, anything like that. I drink these every single day in Legally Blonde. This is what my director recommended and I bought the pack and I loved it. You can barely taste it. Honey's great for the inflammation. Let me zoom out. Look how gorgeous. We have made it safely to New York, and I have 3 days. We're here for Halloween and my birthday.
We won championship.
We just won. The Jets just won. And we're pretending that they just won the Super Bowl because if you're a Jets fan, you know how hard it is for us to win. This is such a cutie bath. She's looking gorgeous. There's two of the Jets. Would you believe that we just had some tacos and some beef and patties? Would you believe?
Yeah, y'all thought we didn't have beaches, huh?
You hear that? That's the faint sound of Pitbull turning today's day up. It's my birthday today, and I have already lost my voice. Don't stop the party. I know I've been really using my voice and having a good time, but I was like, why did I really lose my voice right now? And I just remembered that we karaoke'd in the car on the drive home.
Oh, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Finishing up getting ready. We are gonna go do birthday brunch, and then after brunch, we are headed to Broadway, baby. Come in. Y'all having a good time? Exactly. I'm dead. Bye. Hearts, max peak. Currently trying to heal my voice this morning before rehearsal. There's no voice, guys. First impression, that could be totally wrong. It's only a first impression.
Yes, that's who he could. That's who he
That's who he could be. I currently am in the middle of reviewing lines, which is all that I ever do if I'm not reviewing my lines. I should be reviewing my lines. I have spent every single day, I have gotten the habit of reading through the show right when I wake up over some tea, and then right before I go to bed, I also do a quick read through to really just make sure it is locked in. And we're at the place now where I'm putting my script down and I know what's going on, but I'm paraphrasing still. So it's good to know that there's progress, but I really want to make sure that I am saying everything that's here in the script. I wanted to chat a little bit after last night's rehearsal because I know there was some interest in the character building and the steps that go into the process of creating this character and making sure that this one person is full of colors with hobbies and likes and fears and desires. And that is what we talked about last night with me, the other Casey understudy, the Aaron, and the director. Last night, basically the director just asked us, so at first glance, what are your thoughts about these characters? What do you want to talk about? So in addition to the scene breakdown, which is asking myself, what did I just do before this moment? What am I going to do next? What is my intention and how do I feel about it? And constantly asking myself, how do I feel about what this person has just said to me? Which is usually what acting coaches are saying to you when they say, listen, make sure you're listening to your partner because you are reacting to what they are saying. And so you have to think about how you feel and reflect to what they say. So in addition to asking myself those questions of what are my intentions, what am I trying to achieve, and how do I feel in this moment? And last night I basically told him that from the context clues that are in the script, Casey seems to be this person who is a creative. She works at an art gallery. She loves to shoot photography, but every time she talks about that passion in the script, she becomes uncomfortable and is kind of guarded about it. So I think that she does have some reserves about if she really is a photographer or if she just owns a camera. And as a creative, I can so deeply feel that, like, yeah, I do photography. Well, I own a camera, I guess, so like, you know, and it's just, I just see myself in that space. Yes, I am an actor. Well, no, I'm not in a show right now. And crazy enough, Casey references an author, Eckhart Tolle, which is a big philosopher author that I follow and have read books. I am about to sell myself out right now. I don't really do much reading, but one of the very, very few books that I constantly am like picking up and like reference is Eckhart Tolle books. And as like she talks about in the script, that process of separating thinking and awareness and realizing that your thoughts aren't you and you need to question what you're thinking, because just you thought it doesn't make it true. You need to always be asking yourself, why do I think that? She's a creative. She also is a big believer in the power of now, and she's not afraid to talk about souls, stars, and the impending doom of the universe. And I also enjoy talking about deep, deep things like that. You can see from the script where her values lie, and she doesn't really put so much value in money and monetary things like that. It's about fulfilling your soul and are you actually happy, and those teachings that Eckhart Tolle talks about. So I really understand how she is that spirit of creative and bohemian, but also due to what has happened in her past, she has become very hard and very reserved and uses this bravado energy to keep herself safe and keep people at an arm's distance just to be safer. And that's so funny because Casey's big song is called Safer. She is always looking to keep herself safe because she's been hurt so much. And Ms. Casey has a history of dating bad boys, strictly bad boys. We're talking guys that cheat on her, aren't nice to her. And so Casey definitely has that element of edgy and badass to her, because if she's hanging out with these guys that are quote unquote bad guys and obviously random tattoos, piercings, ever been to jail, ever been to juvie, if she's dating people like that, she has to be able to have like a little lip to her and a little bit of sass, you know? So last night we really just talked about why Casey is on this date, why hasn't she left? And so there was a lot of whys. Why does my character do this? Why is she like this? And there are, all the answers are here, but you just have to be strong in what you decide in. And I just see Casey as that bold, badass, sassy bitch. And once you do get through all of those walls that she has built brick by brick, and with reason, this is a reason why she's so hard and so, you know, defensive. And I know Casey is such a gentle, tender, and still hopeful for love person, because she has showed up to so many blind dates, and still every time she always shows up with the hope that this could be something and maybe this could be love. She has been on many, many dates before. I made a conscious decision to decide that this date, this first date that's happening right now, is Casey's 10th blind date, not date. Blind date. So she is going into this date saying, okay, this is number 10. I really, really hope, because after this, you know, we're in double digits and we've just passed in. How long are we gonna go? Like, are we gonna go to 20? Is kind of like my thinking process. And so I told myself, let's assume that this is Casey's 10th blind date. And that comes with, oh my God, may I hope this be it, because this is my 10th date. But also at the same time, you're like, oh my God, this is my 10th blind date. I am just so sick of it. Is there hope? It's a fine line of balance of I have hope, which is why I'm staying, but also I'm feeling so hopeless because I have been doing this for so long. And that is some of the stuff we were discussing last night when breaking down the characters. But in addition to that, I break down every single scene and ask myself, what was happening before this? Where am I going? What do I want? And how do I feel genuinely? And as actors, we're always hearing, what's your intention? What is your intention? Because as people, we move through life with a certain intention, whether it is to have a good time on this date or to get out as fast as possible. And if you have that underlying layer of, I want to get out of this date, I want to get out of this date, that will read. Or the flip side of like, please let this be the date, please let this be the date. You know, it is that intention that drives the scenes and the characters of why am I still here and why am I doing this? I want to just thank you again for being here, supporting me, your kind words, and everything in between. I am truly, truly so lucky and blessed, so thank you. I will see you guys very, very, very soon.